What's up, everybody? We are live. You're watching Brawlin' Babes with Brittany, and I have one incredible, one badass, one smoking fucking hot Brawlin' Babe with me. I never know which side you're on when I rewatch it later, so everybody welcome Taylor Killabee
Woo, woo.
Starling! Oh
Here
man,
I am.
listen, one day I want to do that in an actual ring for you. Like
That
I'm
would be so dope.
manifesting that shit right now.
That would be so dope. I've never had a female announcer or like anything. I'm like, can I get a ring card man and like a female announcer? Like, I need roles reversed.
Listen, me and Clay Teal, we are a package deal. The first fight I ever announced was for Clay Teal's boxing fight up here in Wyoming.
Yeah.
He fought on one of my promoters, Steve Mestis's cards, back in like 2020. And Big Mo was working with Steve still back in that day. He's on to big and better things now. So I'm grateful to be filling in Mo's shoes here locally. But that was the first fight I ever got to announce. I fucking sucked, but I've been rolling with it. I've gotten so good with it lately. I
You
would
have.
love to announce for you one day. Global Legion, if you need a
Yeah,
fill
come
in.
on. I'm
What's up?
trying to get Dave Van Auken to commentate. I'll get you to announce. Clay Teal come and you can ring card boy it up and like that's it.
Yes.
Perfect night.
Yes, that would be so dope. All right, so let's talk about it, dude. Tell me about your opponent. What do you know about her?
I'm fighting Angelica Martinez. She's pretty good at hiding her stuff. Like, cause I mean, of course, the first thing as a fighter you do is go look up your opponent and see what they're doing. And all her stuff's private, but on Tapology, she is a pretty well-known MMA fighter. Like, she has really good experience there. But this will be her pro debut in boxing. But she's tough. Like, she looks tough. I know a lot of girls that have trained with her. A lot of my friends that I know have trained with her and said that she's pretty damn scrappy, so I'm very excited. She's taller than me, which is very unusual, and we're fighting at 118, and because I kind of wanted to work my way down to getting back to straw weight, and she's taller than me, but I'm like, holy shit, she's cutting this much weight. That's crazy, but we're gonna see.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm excited.
Yeah, that's super awesome. And your fight's only a few days away. Like where are you at weight wise? You gotta cut a few more lbs of water there the night before?
Yeah, I'm 9 pounds away from weight. So I got
Oh,
9 pounds left, which is
easy.
like, yeah, that's an easy cut. But
Yeah.
it's definitely been different than fighting at 125. Like, usually I can eat pretty good right now. And then it's like day before or 2 days before, I'm like, that's when I start cutting. I don't have a huge weight cut for 125. But yeah, I've been building all this muscle just to come back down to straw weight. And now I'm cutting weight and I'm going to be a very grumpy bitch when Friday comes around.
A, a big old grumpy bee bitch is what
Yeah,
we like to
biatch. I
say.
was gonna say biatch.
I love it either way. Well, that's exciting, dude. I'm excited to see you put some gloves on. I know, like the difference between bare knuckle and boxing is obviously the glove usage, right?
Yeah,
And the lack of use of clinch work too. So I'm excited to see what kind of power you put behind your punches now that you have a glove on, because you can do some damage without. But I'm excited to see if you can lay this girl down with. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. You can definitely hit a lot harder with gloves on because it's not hurting you as bad. You can
No,
hit way
yeah.
harder. So I'm so excited. The only thing is like sparring. It's been so hard not to get into the clinch because like I have to like literally if I start to go for the clinch in sparring, I'm like I gotta let go. Like we can't clinch like this in boxing. Like we can hold for a second, but I can't work the clinch in boxing. So I'm excited to get back in there and do that. And a lot of people are like, oh, did you quit bare knuckle or did they drop you after your last fight? No, I'm still signed with them. I'm just trying to stay active because sometimes, like when I fought Christine, the last fight I had before that was in December against Hannah Guy. So I fought Hannah Guy in December and sat all the way until August. And I didn't fight and like being inactive. Like some people don't believe in ring rust, but I do. And I believe in being like, you have to be an active fighter. And I think it's super important. So I get to fight here at home. My kids have never seen me fight in person and they're going to get
Are
to
they gonna
see
go?
me. Yeah, they're going. So I'm
What?
so excited. They're actually really excited. So they're going to get to see me fight for the first time here at home. My family, my parents, like my whole team. So why not? Why not do it?
Hell yes, that is super exciting. I know you know this about me, but the world might not. I have two kids of my own, and we are a fight family. Like, sure, my husband's out there watching football right now, but you know what I mean? When people ask, "Oh, well, did you watch the latest series of this, or did you?" I haven't even watched Dahmer yet because I'm still catching up on fights. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I've got fights I gotta catch up on. So no, I don't watch anything. Like I don't do that. We're a fight family,
Yeah.
and we love bringing our kids to events. So I'm super excited you're going to bring your kids to your events. And to go back to your comment, you said you can't work the clinch in your boxing, which is true. However, you can work your way out of that clinch in your boxing,
Yeah.
but that way you don't have to continuously get separated. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, and I mean, like, you have that experience anyway, so I'm excited for you, dude. I can't wait to watch. I know I'll be streaming it. I'll be using your link. I'll be streaming it.
Heck yeah, let's go. I'm excited. It's crazy because like this fight kind of came about short notice. Like I don't want to say short notice because I've been training. I was planning on fighting in November for Jorge Masvidal boxing, and this came about, and I'm like, I'm already in a camp. Like there's no reason I shouldn't not fight at home. Like what the heck?
Yeah,
Like it's gonna be so awesome, and like I get to be on a card with my teammates. Like that's probably never gonna happen again for like a long
right.
time. So I'm so ready. I'm so excited. The weight's coming off. Like I feel great. I still have a lot of energy and yeah, I'm gonna put on a show. Like my kids are gonna be there, so I feel bad because I'm going mama bear mode. Like my kids are here. I'm sorry. Like
Right.
I have
Yeah.
to destroy you now.
Yeah, I gotta make you go to sleep, honey. We'll see
Yeah,
you at the end of the night.
yeah. We
Um,
got toys to buy.
right, exactly. So tell me about your teammates that are gonna be on the card.
Okay, so I got Keith Richardson. He's going to be on the card. He's also my boyfriend, so he's going to be on the card. He's boxing. He's making his pro boxing debut, and he's an MMA veteran. So he's fought over 30 something MMA fights. And the thing was, they couldn't find him an opponent to fight MMA. So he was like, I'll do some pro boxing. So he's actually fighting a pretty game opponent. And then I got another teammate named Travis Snyder. He's an amateur, and this will be, I think, his third or fourth MMA fight as an amateur. And I'm excited because he's undefeated and he's been killing it. So it's going to be a good night. And then we all get to celebrate after with everybody. So it's just going to be so badass.
Is your girl Shannon on there too, though?
Shannon was going to be on the card. One of her opponents fell through because she had a knee injury, and then they tried to find her an opponent and they just couldn't. And I felt like
Okay.
she put in work for this camp, and then it kind of just like fell through last second. So to be honest, I think her opponent was scared of her, which I would be scared of her too because she's fucking jacked and she's a
Yeah.
beast.
Yeah, yeah, she really is. I mean, it is unfortunate, but I'm excited to see her. She hasn't had a professional or amateur fight, has she?
She's had two amateur fights and they
Two
didn't go her
amateurs,
way,
okay.
but like man, the way she was changing and morphing like this fight camp, like she's I think she just got in her own head the first two times, but this camp, man, she was killing it and I was so ready. So it was one of those things like but we get to drink this weekend after I fight, so we're looking
Hell
forward
yeah.
to that.
Yeah, that after party, win, lose, or draw, that after party is where it's always at. You
Yep.
know what I mean?
You
That's
get to hang out with all the people that love you the most, so that's the best.
absolutely it is. So tell me a little bit about your social media life. I've seen you do a really dope transition with some Halloween makeup with that little glitter background. I cannot get transitions down, bro.
They're so hard. I only know like the jump one and I know how to like just do this and then like do that. But other than that, like I wish I could do the flip and the I'm trying to get better at TikTok because like that's where all the kids are at these days. But I love makeup. Like one thing I'm sure people see all the time. I love wearing makeup. I love doing my makeup. I love being a woman and dressing up and getting all boobs out and butt out and like being embracing that feminine side, and because I have to do something so hardcore all the time, being a woman is just fun. And
Yeah.
so one of the things I love to do is makeup. It's so therapeutic to me and like stress relieving. So I was like, for Halloween I would love to try to do some cool stuff for TikTok. So I've been trying to switch it up and do a bunch of different stuff, and it's fun. I love it.
Are you gonna dress up for Halloween?
Yes, I'm gonna be Gizmo the Gremlin.
Oh no way! That's so awesome. You'd pull off a good gizmo for
I tell
sure.
everyone all the time, I'm a gremlin. I tell people all the time, like, oh, you're so cute. I'm like, I'm a gremlin. I'm literally a gremlin. Don't feed me after midnight. Don't get me wet.
That's
Gizmo.
hilarious. That is hilarious. So wait, okay, we're gonna wind it back here. You're dropping to 118 now. Are you planning on staying and staying 118, 115-ish and taking that even into your bare knuckle career?
I'm thinking so. It just depends on how I feel. Like I'm gonna definitely see how I feel Friday. I'm not thinking it's a problem because I used to fight at 115. That's what I fought in MMA, and I had
Yeah.
boxing fights at 115. Um, but it's one of those things like I could do whatever. Like if they give me a call and they say, "Hey, we want you to fight at 125. We got so and so," or 115. That's the good thing is I can kind of go back and forth. I was dead set on being a 125er, but if this weight cut and everything goes smoothly, I might be staying at 115. Like it's I wasn't really having hard weight cuts at 125. It was more of a like, okay, I'm not going to eat half of the day and then show up to weigh-ins and here I am. So this
Yeah.
time like, all right, let me do the fighter thing. Let me like really cut weight and like do the whole sweat it out and be
Yeah.
miserable and actually drop the weight and do it. So we'll see. I'm kind of down for whatever.
Right on. That would be exciting. What did you think of I know I originally told you we weren't going to talk bare knuckle, but I need to know your opinion. Crystal Pittman and Courtney Cameron fought bare knuckle Denver here on the 15th, I believe. Did you watch that fight and what were your thoughts on
I did
it?
actually. I think that night I had the boys and I was laying them down for bed, and like I didn't watch any of the card, but I was like, I have to see Crystal Pittman and Courtney fight because Courtney's been on my social media forever. She's a tough chick and she's been winning, winning, winning. And then I love Crystal Pittman, so I'm like fans of both. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be a great fight. It was so good, and like Crystal Pittman took that shit like a champion, and Courtney was like came out and showed us something like that we got to watch out for, and it was good. And I think was is that the first 135 fight for females ever?
No, I think Crystal Pittman fought at 135 before.
Oh, okay, okay. Because I thought that was like
Um,
the first time they went to 135.
No, I believe, and I could be wrong, because my brain is not always all there. But I believe Crystal Pittman has fought at 135 before. I don't quote me who it was, but I want to say it was Audra, but I could
Yeah,
be wrong.
yeah. They were like it was a good fight. It was a good bloody fight. You give the people what they want. Fight of the night. I agree. I didn't watch any of the other fights, but I definitely sat a timer on my phone and was like, I have to watch the girls fight. I got to see them throw down. And Crystal Pitt's
Yeah.
outfit was fire. It
Oh
was great.
yeah. Yeah, her outfit was fire. She definitely went with that Deadpool theme for her dude Jared Warren. Um and hats off to her. She always goes out there and puts in her 100.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. She is one of the toughest, yet one of the sweetest people I think I've ever met.
Yeah.
Like
She's
her
so
laughter is just so contagious, and just so is her personality. You know what I mean? Like I give her and Jared a little bit of harassment online from
yeah.
time to time because she's like my Jessica Rabbit, if you will, when
Yeah.
she was a redhead. But you know what I mean. So I literally walked up like from across the arena singing to her, Crystal, you are my fun, and Jared's like this fucking bitch.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah, she's so awesome. She's so sweet and so kind. And then Courtney, I haven't met Courtney in person, but she's super cool too. And like, I love nothing more than when people can go and fight and it's not a big fucking deal, Like you're just
Right.
like, hey, we're going in here fighting. Awesome. We put on a good show. There we go.
Right, absolutely. And I actually so I was just watching the Knuckle Up podcast show. They were live literally 20 minutes ago, and Phil was on there all by himself, and so Sean ends up sending me a link to join, and that fight got brought up, and so did, just all of BKFC, and should Courtney fight Misfit? And I'm like, well, A, Courtney doesn't want to fight at 125. She likes being at
Yeah.
135. She can do 125 if she puts in the work, but she likes 135. But see, like, I would love if Courtney's gonna drop to 125. I would love for her to get matched with you. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
That
I
would be a
think
good
that would be a
fight.
fucking good fight. Like, and like you said, I am friends with both Courtney Cameron lived in my basement for a little while back in
Yeah.
2020. Like, her and I go back. We're homies. We still chat, and still are close to this day. Um, she's good people all the way around, as are you, as is Crystal. You know what I mean? I have nothing but the utmost respect for the women in combat, but I really think that would be an amazing fight. And I've
That would be a
said
good
too,
one.
that one, and I think Jade Mason Wong for you would be a really good matchup
That
too.
would be a really good one too. And I love having hot girl fights.
Hell yes, the Battle of the Blondes.
I'm like, come
Holy,
on, let's go.
like,
Let's freaking do all the
let's
extra.
yes, and don't get me wrong, like, I am a happily married woman, but I am gay as fuck for some of you girls, and that would be this lesbian's dream.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, like that would get a lot of eyes on it. And then I'm like, but people don't understand. Like, I will say this: Christine Ferrer hits like a fucking truck. Like, it's so different. Like, so many people talk shit, and like everyone who actually pays attention or gives a fuck to what was going on in my story, like my mental game, like was not great when I
Right.
fought Christine. Like, clearly,
Hmm.
and I just didn't turn on. Like, I literally felt like when I was in the ring with her, I felt like I was not there. Like, I was
Out of
gone
body.
on another planet. But
Right.
I will say, like, she hits like a truck. And I'm like, any of these people that want to talk shit and sit and be like, fight whoever, do this, someone should step in there with Christine. Like, Christine is a problem. Like, she's a problem. And I think
Absolutely.
there's a lot of people who have the idea, like, they think they want that, or people who think that it's easy to talk shit and be like, yeah, anyone can get, why don't you just fight Christine, or you should have just beat her ass. I'm like,
It's not that easy.
it's not
She
that
and
easy.
and I've been told many times that she hits like a dude even, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Which A, I mean, I know you train with a lot of men, a lot of them, but I guarantee you they're not hitting you full power in
Yeah.
sparring and stuff like that, so to get hit by somebody with that kind of power and that kind of strength, and yeah, no, I did watch your, Band-Aid getting ripped off
Yeah.
podcast, and my heart goes out to you, dude. Like, people really don't understand, and myself included. I, again, am not a fighter, never will be. I don't want to get hit, and I don't want to hit. I'm an entertainer, I'm a lover, not a fighter. I
Yeah.
couldn't do what you guys do. But I 100% will say this till the day I die: fighting is just as much of a mental game, if not more, as it is physical. Your body can be on point, your timing can be on point, your weight can be on point, but if your mind isn't there, you're going to shut down. You're not going to show up for yourself. And shit
Yeah.
happens, dude. Like, that does not, people are assholes, myself
Yeah.
included. I will not exclude myself from that. I know 100% I could be an asshole, but the hate and the disrespect, that is just a whole new level that you received, and I'm just flabbergasted
Let me
at
tell
the
you,
entire community.
the way that you are always like, I'm the asshole, sign the asshole. Like, let me tell you, after my fight, I saw so many people, because like I refuse to be on the OnlyHands page because I feel like it's so toxic.
It is.
Like,
It's very.
for
I
me as a
I
fighter,
left more than once. It is
it's so
very toxic.
toxic. So I left that page. I'll never go on that page. There's no reason for me to look at that. But there were so many people that are in the bare knuckle community who have been like up the crevice of my ass, telling me how much they love me, how great I am, blah blah blah. That right after that fight, were on the internet bashing me so fucking hard, more than people that don't even know me. And I'm like, okay, all right, I have like a list. I have a fucking list that when I fight for bare knuckle and they try to congratulate me, get an interview, do anything. No, no. I remember everything that you guys have said about me on the internet, and that's so fucked up. Like, it taught me a lot. Like, I'm so thankful because, like, of course, the fight didn't go the way I wanted, but it taught me so much shit about life. And if and what's her name? Caitlyn just fought this weekend. Caitlyn Chukagian. I can't say her name.
I can't either, but I know. Yep.
But she had said a quote like, "You really want to find out who the fuck is there? Like, lose a fight or lose something, and you'll see who really gives a fuck and who doesn't." And like, it really showed me. And but then it made me also so thankful and grateful for the people who did not switch up on me, my friends and my family. Like, I was having the darkest point of my life after that fight, and these people that I'm with every single day, they didn't see me any differently, and they were still happy as fuck to be with me. Like, they're still riding. They're gonna be there on Saturday. They're gonna be there if I wasn't to ever fight again. They're gonna be there. But let me tell you, I got a fucking list of these motherfuckers on Facebook that I'm like, I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for the time.
Yep. We gotta. I don't know who. They must have private settings or something like this, but it says
Yeah,
join the club, sweetie. It's very messed up how quickly, and then it goes away. But how quickly I'm sure people switch up on you after
yeah,
a loss or just disappointing somebody in general. And quite honestly, you owe none of us, myself included, shit. You know
yeah,
what I mean? You're here to do what you love to do, and A, that's perform and be violent in a controlled and calculated setting. And you want to make some money doing it. You know what I
yeah.
mean? There is not. It's me, Britt. Britt O'Bannon, is that you? People are so messed up on the internet. Keep your circle close. Love you. Love to you. Oh, love to you. I assume it's Britt O'Bannon.
Yeah, give her some love for me.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
this is
so
Britt
sweet, so
O'Bannon, let me know. We love you, Britt. But yeah, no, it's 100% true, and the just people can just be ugly. So I'm glad that you didn't stay in that dark space because it can be very overwhelming and very consuming. And I know that you struggle with mental health on a daily basis, as do I. I'm like literally sitting over here and I made myself bleed. So we're not going to talk about that. Oh, it's Judy Henry. Oh, it's Judy Henry. It's me, Britt. It's Judy Henry. Oh, hi, Mama Judy. Hi, Mama Judy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, and like we were saying, like, mental health, people don't realize the mental game of fighting. It's not like, oh, we just go in there and we fight. Like, you have to eat, sleep, drink, do your whole schedule around fighting. But yeah, I have bad mental health disorders. So like, I have bipolar disorder 1. That fight and the hate that came with it after, like, I've been on medication and they fucking had to re-prescribe me a whole bunch of different shit because it fucked me up that bad. Like, like, that whole thing, and it still bothers me. Like, I still to this day wake up and I'm just like, fuck. Like,
Oh, I'm
it can,
sure.
because
And
like,
I'm
even
sure you're still getting hate for it to this day.
that's what I was gonna say. Even as like, I can wake up, I can post a picture of me and my kids, and people be like, "You quitting, stupid bitch." Like, I'm like, really? Or like, tell me that I deserve to die because I quit and that they had to pay $4.99 for the bare knuckle app. I'm like, I'm so sorry that you had to pay $4.99 for the bare knuckle app to watch
I'm
that.
not. No,
Yeah,
I'm
like,
not. Fuck your 4.99.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, the world is cruel, definitely, and even more so to those in the public eye,
But there's also
unfortunately.
so much good. There's so many good people like you and all the love. Like, I sometimes
Don't
I
go.
think
Hey! Don't go ruining my bad reputation here, lady.
I get so caught up. Like, I think the like society gets like that. We can get so caught up in the negative. Like, we can have 100 nice things said, but one person will say one bad thing and it can ruin our day. But I always never want to forget. Like, I have so many people that are so fucking awesome in my life too. So
Yeah, and keeping those awesome people around you is what's important. What's up, Phil?
hi, Phil.
Hi. Um,
Hey.
yeah, I'm glad that your circle is that close and that tight knitted because you deserve people like that around you. You are good people. I know I'm not in that inner circle, but I know that you deserve the best of your inner circle. We've met several times in person, and like I said with Crystal Pittman, I'll say it with you too. Nothing but good vibes out of you. I can feel energy, like it palpitates to me. You know what I mean? some people can just walk by me or stand there and I'm like, don't trust that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then I can just stand there with somebody else. I'm like, I want to be her best friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I get that off of you, and I get that off of Crystal, and I got it off of Courtney. You know what I mean? So those good people like that, you just want to keep close and keep it around. So I'm glad you're staying active. Are you gonna like stay active and even do a little bit of MMA again, or are you saying fuck that training?
No. I actually had a bug there for like 1 second, and I was like, because Shannon was training for her MMA fight, so she's like, "Look, I need to get all the work I can," and they know that I got MMA under the belt, so they're like, "Come on, Taylor, like let's work MMA." So I was sparring some MMA with Shannon and this girl named Alexa Connors, who's actually fighting November 5th for Conflict MMA. But I was sparring with them and doing MMA with them, and it kind of gave me the bug. Like I was like, "Ooh, like I like to wrestle. I don't like jujitsu, but I like to wrestle." And then I kind of, I got like submitted a couple times. I'm like, fuck that. Like, I don't
Yeah.
want to grapple at all in any way, shape, or form. I'm fine with punching.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I love all combat sports. I love watching MMA cuz those elbows and knees can get real dirty. Um but I definitely see you as a stand up and a striker. Like you can definitely do some big damage.
I
And
just want to bang, bro. Like, that's all I want to do. I want to
all
throw
right,
these things.
Julian
Yeah.
Lane, get the
I just
fuck
want to
out of
throw these
here.
things.
Yeah, that's fucking exciting, dude. I'm super excited for you. Do you have some new sponsors on your team for this new fight, or what's
I
going on
actually have
there?
like this super cool clothing line that like sends me really cool stuff. They're called Iron and Ink, and it's wild because I used to follow them when I was a nobody and nobody knew who I was. I followed them. I'm like, I love their stuff. I couldn't even afford their stuff. And I'd always be like, one day I would love to just like buy a shirt from them. And now they send me stuff. So that's super cool. And they have like really cool stuff. On the back it says like uh what does it say? Temporary pain for future greatness and like stuff like
Yeah.
they're really dope. And then I was lighting my Be Lit candles today. Other than that, I didn't try to really pick anybody up because I kind of was gonna keep it under the radar that I was fighting. I kind of was just gonna do it, and then I'm like, of course I can't. I got to be flashy and like,
Yeah, you gotta show it up and show it out. I like that you gave a little teaser to your outfit too on your
it's so
story. It looks
pretty.
so pretty,
It
dude.
is.
So
I'm
pretty.
kind of jealous because like bare knuckle, the platform. Like I'm a little jealous because this is probably my favorite fight outfit I've ever had. And I'm like, oh, I got to do something even better than this for bare knuckle. It's so dope. It's got rhinestones and all of this stuff all over it. It's
I
like
love
beautiful.
all things that sparkle, dude. Like my whole shtick with my ring announcing is that I bring bling to the ring. Like we all know I love funky ass glasses. I wear a lot of black, a lot of plain clothes, so I get loud with my face because
Yeah.
it's bad enough, so let's make it worse, right? Um, and so I got these like blingy glasses
I love
even.
those glasses.
They're so fucking bad, dude.
No, I
they're,
swear one time you were
they're
like,
so
do I wear
bad.
this or this? I'm like, you have to wear those blingy glasses. But I'm one of those people that like, I love weird shit.
Me
And like,
too.
usually if I go to a function, I'm like, I got to dress as weird as possible.
Yeah, me too. Yep, yep. So I'm excited to see your outfit on with all the bling on it. That's gonna be super exciting. Phil missed it though. When is your fight? Give us all the deets and your info so they can stream you and you get the credit.
This Saturday, October 29th, I'll be fighting here in Rock Hill, South Carolina for Global Legion FC. I've dropped some links on my Facebook, but if you follow Global Legion, you can find how to find the fight. If you use my name, Killer B, on it, I'll get some credit. But yeah, they'll be streaming the fight, so you'll be able to watch it at home. If you have me on Facebook, if you don't, you can find it on my page or just Global Legion FC. I'm very excited. I'll be boxing and it's going to be great. My walkout, like I actually kind of put together like a little thing for the walkout here and it's going to be dope.
Can you like give me a teaser? Like what's the song?
I picked a song. This is going to sound crazy. I picked a song from Django.
Oh, that's fucking cool. Django
Yeah.
Unchained?
Yeah.
No fucking way. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to go like download the entire soundtrack and then be like, is it this one?
Is
Is it
it
this
this
one?
one? Is it
Is it
this
this
one?
one? Is it this one?
Yeah. So I have like this whole shtick and theme that's going to be with my walkout because everybody knows I love to dance and walk out. And I've always been like too nervous to wear like a costume or something. So this time I'm like, I get to have fun with it. I got a little, not a costume, but a little get up to go with my walkout, and it's gonna be really dope.
Oh man, I can't wait. Dude, that's
I
super
know.
excited. Do you know where you're at on the card yet? Are you
I'm
or
going to be co-main or main event. I'm thinking main event, but it's me and Keith, and me and Keith are co-main and main.
no flippin' way?
Yeah.
That's exciting.
So
That
it's
is
funny because we get
so
to talk junk
exciting.
to each other and be like, I'm the co-main, or like I get to be like, I'm the main event, and he'll be like, no,
Uh-huh.
main event.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But I'm
True.
fine with fighting earlier. I don't even care to be the main event. If it was up to me, I would fight first on the card. I hate waiting to fight. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Oh, I bet. It's just sitting waiting. Like the anxiety and the anticipation, that build up. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's intense.
I'm a
But
grandma. I like to go to bed like early. So I'm like, if I'm gonna drink on fight night, like I would like to, if we could be wrapped up by 7,
right, 7
party
so I
hard
can
till 10, and then I can go to bed.
That's awesome. Yeah, I don't blame you one bit. I mean, you've put your body through all this work, you deserve those good couple of drinks after. That is so exciting. I didn't realize you guys were gonna be main and co-main.
Yeah.
At least you get to watch like the majority of the card beforehand too, and then I mean, like, how is it gonna work though? Do you guys have separate corners, or is he gonna? Because I know Keith has cornered for you a lot.
He's my
Like,
head
how?
coach. Like he's my head
Yes, like
coach. So
how the fuck is
yeah.
that gonna happen?
I'm gonna have so I have 2 other corners that are always in my corner, Duke and Ricky Rainey.
Yeah.
They're gonna be in my corner, and then one of my number one training partners, his name is Naman. He's like the coolest. He's gonna be in my corner because Keith is not gonna be able to corner me. So I mean, I don't know, by some weird twist of fate, he might be able to, but usually if I'm fighting before him or after him, like he's either gonna be fighting or staging to fight. So he's not gonna get to be in my corner, but we've got it worked out. Like we all, like I have my squad of people, so he'll be there, and it's all gonna
Okay,
be
good.
great.
Good, good, good. And even though Shannon's not fighting, she'll be there in attendance, cheering and yelling and recording in the background, I'm sure too.
Wrapping hands like the boss bitch she is. That
Hell yeah.
girl literally fought one time and wrapped her own hands. She was in the back wrapping her own hands. I was like, "You're such an independent bad bitch."
I love that. Holy shit.
Yeah,
You'll have to put a bug in her ear. I'd love to chat with her too one of these days.
yeah, she's the coolest. She's so funny. She has a great
Yeah.
personality.
Any of the females out of your gym. I know you guys over at Modern Warrior really have some incredible athletes
Yeah,
there. Whether they're active fighters or not, they're all incredible. Like you just see the picture and you just realize, holy shit, these people are all badasses. You know what I mean?
I've
Whereas I'm just sitting there like a Sean Ulrich with my fucking powdered donuts.
I've never been like a part of a gym like Modern Warrior. Like we literally are like family. Like if we're not at the gym, we're together or doing events with each other or calling each other or texting each other. Like it's not like we just go train and that's it. Like we are family. Like if someone called from the gym called me right now, I'm showing up. My kid's birthday, the whole entire gym was like at my son's birthday. We're all very interconnected and very close and very like we are a family. And that's one of the best things. I love my gym.
Oh, that's amazing. When you have a good gym like that and a good team, you just feel at home and you feel safe. And that is the most important part about fighting is feeling safe in your surroundings and with, who's around you and on your side. You have an incredible team. I'm so fucking excited for you.
Yeah.
Like I said, I love boxing just as much as I do MMA and bare knuckle. I'm so fucking excited to see the power that you put behind these glove throws. I'm just excited to see essentially a whole new Taylor because, like you said, after your last fight, you kind of went into this almost cocoon-like space where you were just dark and just had to metamorphosis into this new Tay, and I'm excited, dude. I'm
Had to
excited for you.
rebuild. I'm back. I'm ready. I'm excited. It's fun to feel kill mode again. Like I really truly didn't feel. I'm so country. I didn't feel kill mode like I should have when I fought Christine. And like this whole week, I've just been like, oh my God, I'm ready to murder. Like I feel so good. I can feel the switch flipping. I don't have any pressure on me. Like I get to enjoy every second of it. So I'm very excited.
Hell yes. What would it take to get you the hell out here to fight in Denver?
I would love to fight in Denver. I've been to Denver one time and it was like driving through and it was amazing. I was like, I gotta come visit.
Oh my god, girl, mi casa es su casa. Anytime you want to come out and do some altitude training, whether it's
Yeah.
for a fight or just to train, I got an extra room. I'll kick my kid out to the couch and you can have her room for the weekend, whatever you need. My home is always open to you
Hell yeah.
guys.
I love that.
Yeah, yep, absolutely. Well, right on. I won't keep you much longer because you're like me. We're old ladies. We like to go to bed early, and I know you're East Coast time anyway. So if there's anybody else you want to shout out, sponsors, friends, family, teams, just go ahead. The floor is yours. Anything you want to say.
My team is amazing at Modern Warrior. They're the best. They're the coolest. I need to name all of them, but I can't. Keith, Duke, Ricky Rainey. He's not doesn't train actively at Modern Warrior, but he's one of the. He's my best friend in the whole entire world. Shannon, Salon Demon, Miss Amy that owns Salon Demon always supports me. Iron and Ink, Be Lit Organic. So thank you for having me, and TaylorStarling.com.
There it is.
TaylorStarling.com.
So,
Subscribe to TaylorStarling.com.
yeah, there you go. I had somebody comment earlier on the post where I was, just sharing that I was gonna have the opportunity to talk to you, and this guy, I don't even know who he is, no clue who this guy is. But he's like, well, excuse my ignorance, but ask her about Misfit, this, that, and the other, and then ask her something else. And I was like, hey, first of all, I'm not gonna ask her about her Misfit fight. She's already talked about it on the
Yeah.
ripping the band-aid off. Like, I know we did anyway, but you know what I mean? Like, that's already been that's old news. Like, why are
Yeah.
we still
On
living
to the next.
there?
Like, what are we
Yeah,
gonna? I
why?
can only say
Yeah.
it so many times. Yeah.
Exactly. And then I was like, and if you want to know that kind of personal question, you should subscribe to her website because that's where you'll get those answers.
What was it? I won't answer, but I want to know what it was.
He said that you were on the what is it, the Sex and Violence podcast or
Yeah.
whatever, and something about liking your cheeks spread or some shit. I was like, bro, hey, I'm not gonna ask an athlete that. Like, would I get John Chalbeck on here and be like, yo, homie, you like your
Do you
cheeks
like your
spread?
cheek spread?
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't ask a dude that. Why an athlete that? Let alone like, hey, LeBron James, you like your cheeks spread? Like, no, fuck, that's
That's so
not fucking.
funny.
It's not fucking appropriate though. Not for this kind of setting, at least. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. Like, I am not subscribed. I've thought about it many times, but then I'm like, I can't do that to my homies either. Like, then I'm just gonna see them differently all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'll just take what she puts out there publicly and I'll enjoy it like that,
And that's like
and it'll
another
be
funny thing
good.
about the gym before we go. The gym, like they all know I have a fan site and they all like support it and think it's the funny, like they see it more funny than
Yeah.
anything. Like one of my teammates won his fight and literally his I had to interview him in the ring for his post fight interview. And I'm like, yeah, like, you're my teammate, blah, blah, congratulations, how was it? And he just grabs the microphone and is like, everybody subscribe to TaylorStarling.com. Your first week's free. Then it's $9.99 a month. TaylorStarling.com. And that was like his post fight speech. And I was just like, you're the best. Like, that was so funny. Yeah.
That is incredible. Yeah. So if you want that answer, that question answered, if you're watching, go subscribe, TaylorStarling.com. I'm sure all the cheeks, these, those, the fronts, all of them will be spread. It is what it is. And you could get your answers, the answers to your questions that you so seek.
And then aside from like sexual stuff that people see on there, is like, for me, like Instagram and Facebook, like filtering is so hard. Like sometimes I know I haven't even responded to you on Instagram or Facebook and shit sometimes because I get so much shit that I have to like literally hand filter stuff. So I always tell people, like, if you're a fan and you want to actually just have a conversation, you don't even have to go see anything like that. Like you can come on there and just message me and we can have a conversation and we can talk. It's more than just like, okay, here's my boobs. Like it's like you can
Right.
actually have a lengthy conversation with me on there. So
Right,
yeah.
that's awesome. Good to know. Yeah. Do you have any merch or pictures or anything? I know you've done stuff like that in the past for fights. Are you doing that for this one too?
I have shirts through Just Heart Apparel. Just Heart
Okay.
Apparel does all my stuff. So if you go onto their store and click Killabee, there's so much shit from like years and years. They've always been my shirt people. Um, but that's about it. I literally haven't done as much like as I usually do for a fight. But yeah, I
Good.
actually got my walkout shirt on the site right now. So I did make a new. I always make a new walkout shirt, and I always get a
Yeah.
new fight outfit because
Yeah.
I'm a
As you
woman.
should. Yeah, as you should though. No, not even just a woman. Like my husband's a manager. He manages LT Smash Nelson who fights BYB and some other promotions too. And same thing for him. He gets new trunks, new walkout shirts every fucking fight. That should be standard for athletes, unless they don't want something, unless they like that uniformed look for every
Yeah,
fight. You know what I mean? To each their own. But if you want it every fight, that's definitely something that should happen. So hell
yeah.
yeah, right on. I'll go definitely get mine ordered. You already know I'm gonna be watching you on Saturday, so just rest up, get that weight back down, and I can't fucking wait, dude. I can't wait to
I'm
see
so
you
excited.
perform.
Thank you for all the love. You're the best. I truly appreciate you. My armpits, I need to go shower. I smell like shit. I like trained and then went and like threw stuff on and put myself together and I haven't even showered. I smell like shit.
Oh, right on. I bet that sells pretty well on your fan site too.
People want armpit pictures and foot pictures. I'm like, my feet are the scariest thing, but whatever. I think like the worse they are, like the more that guys like it. I don't know.
It's so
Anyways,
true. All right. Well, again, that's Taylor Killa B. Starling. She's going to fight Saturday for Global Legion FC, and she is either going to be the co-main or the main event. Subscribe to her fan site at taylorstarling.com, and stay tuned because she's going to kick ass and take names doing it.
absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. I hope you have the best
No.
night. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Tay. We'll talk
Mwah.
soon. Love you, babe.
I love you too. Bye.
Bye. All right, you guys. So again, Taylor Starling, she needs no introduction. She needs no closing. She is the killer bee, my fellow bee babe. I have sponsored her for some of her fights through Lit Organics. I'm no longer sponsoring fighters through Lit Organics, but it's an honor to work with her. It's an honor to talk to her. She is a true woman warrior. So I'm super excited for her. I can't wait to see the kind of power she can pack with a glove on. So again, Global Legion FC, use the Killabee code so she gets credit if you're going to watch her fight. And subscribe to her fan site. Other than that, I got to thank my team, of course, Dave Trujillo and the All Angles Boxing and Combat Sports channel. Thank you very much for providing me this platform. Also, Den City Plumbing and Construction. If you're in the Denver metro areas and you need help with a home remodel or you need a plumber, they are 24/7. They are bilingual as well. So give them a call. I don't have the phone number right in front of me, but it's always posted on all of my pages. Give them a call. They can definitely help you. They've been in the industry 12 plus years, so they know what they're doing and they're very trustworthy and they do good work. Also, Just Blazed Clothing Company. They have all of the official Bralette Babes with Brittany merchandise. Use code Team Blazed at checkout for 10% off your order. They also have hats, hoodies, t-shirts, ashtrays, rolling trays, everything you need to keep your mind just right and to stay just blazed. And then last but not least, HKA USA. Nick Sampson over at HKA USA. He is a phenomenal guy, man. He's doing incredible things. They are rebuilding their website, so be patient with them over the next week or two. Um, but if you're a fighter, they can help you level up your game. Man, they have shin pads, headgear, gloves, mitts, anything and everything you could need for fight world stuff. They've got it. If you want your fight night outfit designed, these fancy outfits like Taylor Starling has and stuff, Nick Sampson can do that kind of thing over at hkausa.com. So give him a shout out. Tell him Brelin Babes with Brittany sent you. That's going to be it from me. You guys aren't going to want to miss tomorrow morning. tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Christine Misfit Freya is going to come on and essentially just fucking roast me. Uh, the girl doesn't like me, and I don't blame her. I am definitely not everybody's cup of tea, and I get that. I appreciate that as well. Um, she feels like I have been disrespectful to either her or others in the community and wants to put me in my place. So I'm gonna let her do it, and then hopefully it'll be squashed after that. Because, I mean, listen, I might call somebody out for making poor life choices because we're all human. Whether you're a fighter, a manager, a coach, a podcaster, a nobody on the fucking street, we're all human and we should all be doing better things for this world. So, you know, if I gotta be the asshole and call you out for being an asshole, I will. And I'm not sorry for it, you know, but it is what it is, and I get that that's not everybody's cup of tea. So we'll hear what she's got to say to me in the morning. You're not gonna want to miss it. It's gonna be spicy. I'm just gonna sit there and let her dish it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna try to defend myself because she's allowed to feel however she wants to about me, and vice versa. I just hope that it's squashed after that. I'm excited to hear what she's got to say about Beck Rollins calling her out or vice versa. I don't think that's, I mean, Christine Misfit Freya knows, and I've said this many, many times, she is the baddest bitch in bare knuckle, especially for the BKFC. I would love to see her go to 135 and challenge Patty Juarez, but I know that that's, a little far fetched for the fight gods. But um, I have nothing but respect for her and all the females in combat sports. So tune in. We'll see what she's got to say, and we'll talk a little bit of fight stuff, I'm sure too. And hopefully it'll be squashed after that. I'm also talking to Josette Cotton. She just won the championship through BYB out in England, so she's one of the 4 women that made history. I didn't get a chance to talk to her before the fight, so I'm talking to her after. I can't wait to hear how she breaks it down, how she, who she wants next, as her first defense maybe. And just kind of bullshit with her, and then a couple of other people I'm going to talk to this week, a few locals. Maybe if Wesley Kill Eagle Promotions has anybody they want on, any females, I'd love to talk to them too. As you guys can tell, though, I kind of have a head cold and it's making me extra fuzzy up here, so please be patient with me. I'm on meds and I can't breathe. So, anyways, that's it for me. I'm gonna be out for the night. I will see you guys in the morning, 10:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Christine Misfit Freya. She's gonna roast the hell out of me, and I can't wait. See you guys there. I'm out. Bye.